All right, so every September, the entire crypto world basically packs its bags and heads to Seoul for Korea Blockchain Week. Now, for most people, it's all about the panels and the parties, but if you're an on-chain trader, you're there for one reason and one reason only. You're hunting for alpha. The big problem? With thousands of people and hundreds of events, that alpha is buried under a mountain of noise. So how do you actually cut through all that and find a real edge? Let's break down the playbook.
And this right here, this isn't just some catchy quote. It's the entire game plan. Real alpha, that edge that helps you beat the market, it's not found by just staring at charts 24/7. It's found in those quiet conversations in a hotel lobby, or the early tips shared over dinner. It's about knowing what's coming before it starts trending on X, just because you were physically there when the people shaping the future were talking about it.
Look, let's be real. Korea Blockchain Week has become one of the most critical crypto events on the calendar, period. For one super intense week, Seoul completely transforms. It becomes this global hub where huge deals are made, new narratives are born, and the entire industry basically figures out its next move. If you're not there, you're hearing about everything secondhand, and in this market, that means you're already late.
Now, just think about the sheer density of talent and capital all crammed into one city. You've got the developers who are actually building the tech. You have the investors who are funding it all, the exchanges that provide all the liquidity. And, of course, the top-tier traders and the whales, the people who actually move the markets. It's this incredible collision of influence that creates an atmosphere just buzzing with opportunity. But, okay, if you're an on-chain and meme coin trader, you might be thinking, why should I care about some stuffy conference? It seems like it's all for VCs and protocol nerds. And that's a fair question. The answer, though, is simple. The meme coin market has gone pro. It's not just random chaos anymore. It's a serious, interconnected world. And KBW is where its biggest players go to build those crucial relationships.
So what's actually in it for you? Well, it means getting face-to-face time with the exact KOLs and whales whose wallets you're probably already tracking online, building a level of trust you just can't get from a DM. It means hearing about the roadmaps for Solana, TON, and Base straight from the source, not from a tweet a day later. And hey, if you're building a project, it's the ultimate stage to get in front of a global community. Okay, so we've got the why locked down. The value is obvious. But here's the problem. KBW is massive. It's overwhelming. How do you possibly filter through thousands of people to plug into those high-signal conversations? Where do you even start? And this is where having a real strategy becomes absolutely essential. Instead of just showing up and hoping you bump into the right person, a platform like Ave.ai is actually curating the entire experience. They're hosting a whole series of exclusive events that are designed to be a bridge, connecting you traders directly to the opportunities you're hunting for. So check out this lineup. It's not random, it's built like a funnel. The week starts off pretty broad with a Web3 Growth Summit, for big picture strategy. Then on the 24th, it gets much tighter, with a private, invite-only dinner for those really focused, high-signal conversations. By the 25th, you're diving deep into key ecosystems like TON and Solana. And it all ends with a massive networking party just for traders and KOLs on the 26th. See? Each day gets you closer to the real action. And the whole point of this funnel? It's dead simple. To cut through all the noise. It's all about creating the right environment to connect you with the three groups that matter most to any on-chain trader. The influencers who shape the narrative, the builders who are creating the next big thing, and the partners who provide that all-important liquidity. But let's be honest. The alpha you find at KBW, it has a shelf life. A true trading edge isn't about 1 week of networking. It's about what you do for the other 51 weeks of the year. And that means you have to translate those insights into action, which is where your everyday tools become absolutely critical. So what is Ave.ai? Well, on paper, it's a leading multi-chain trading aggregator. But that's just the techie description. In practice, what it really is a command center. It's designed specifically for navigating the super-fast, kind of chaotic world of meme coins and degen trading. So how does this actually give you an edge on the day-to-day? It's a complete workflow. First, you track the market with real-time dashboards. Then, you follow smart money wallets to see what the whales are buying before everyone else. From there, you can execute trades instantly with sniper bots. And finally, you monitor all your positions, your P&L, and new project launches all from one spot. It connects the insight directly to the action. And the scale we're talking about here is, well, it's just massive. This gives you visibility across more than 130 different chains. And why does that matter? Because alpha doesn't just live on one network. When a new narrative explodes on some lesser-known chain, most traders are late to the party.
With this kind of scope, from Solana and Base all the way to emerging L2s, you can be there first, no matter where the next opportunity pops up. And the best part is, this whole toolkit is built for how traders actually work. Whether you're at your desk analyzing everything on the web platform, checking your positions on the iOS app, or sniping a new launch from your phone using the Telegram bot, your edge is always right there with you, ready to go the moment you need it.
So, let's bring this all home. Here's the bottom line. In a market that moves this ridiculously fast, there are really only two positions you can take. You can be a spectator, or you can be a participant. This entire playbook is about choosing to be a participant.
At the end of the day, winning in this space boils down to one simple thing: finding that signal, that alpha in all the noise. And to do that, you need a combination of two things. You need to be in the right rooms to get the information, and you need to have the right tools to act on it before anyone else does.
And that's the key connection you need to make. Korea Blockchain Week is the event where the alpha is flowing. And an ecosystem like the one Ave.ai provides, with curated events and powerful tools, is how you plug directly into that flow, turning conversations into actual, concrete trades.
Which really just leaves one final question for you. As the market gears up for Sol, and everything that comes after, the playbook is out there, and the tools are available. So the choice is yours. Are you going to trade the future, or are you just going to watch it trend?